So what I want to do now is, I want us to close that scene so that we can go forward to the last day of your life. So we can go to the last day of your life. So Edna, let's close that scene now and just allow your mind to drift and wander, knowing that you can just follow that silver line, that silver thread, all the way to the last day of that life, drifting, floating, 3, 2 and 1. Be there now. How old are you, Edna? 60. And tell me, do you feel that you're on your own or there are others around? You're on your own. So where is everybody else? Where's your husband?
His friend.
Your husband is with his friend?
His man friend.
His man friend? Tell me more about this man friend. Is he having a relationship with this man friend?
Yeah.
He didn't love you either.
Convenience.
Just give me water. So it was all convenience. Tell me, Edna, did you have any children in that life? No children in that life? So how do you feel now on the last day of your life? Lonely, So what I want to do now is, knowing that you're on your last day of your life and your soul can lift itself out of that body now, it's preparing to move on. Take a nice deep breath in now, and as you breathe out, just allow your energy and your soul to one side now. Just let it go to one side. And I want you to lift yourself about 3 foot above the body so that we can just evaluate that life. But before we do that, now that you can feel the energy of your soul, how do you feel now that you're out of the bowl, the soul, out of the body?
Light.
You feel light. See how wonderful and light that soul is. So as you're looking down at that life, what was the contract that you chose for that life? What was it that you were to learn?
Not to be lonely ever again.
Not to be lonely ever again.
To have purpose.
To have purpose.
To be heard.
To be heard. So how is she doing in this life? Has she progressed from that cycle? Yes, she's progressed. Very good. So now that you're out of the soul and able to connect back to spirit, you might notice someone or something getting into focus closer and closer as I continue to talk to you, or you might just decide to go straight up as you know your way back to spirit. So just look around and tell me, is there anyone or anything waiting for you to take you back to spirit? Or do you go by your own?
I can see angels.
Angels. Describe these angels to me. What do they look like?
Golden lights.
Golden lights. How beautiful.
Bright.
And allow those angels to get even closer and closer towards you. And what I want you to do, knowing that you are the soul that you are, that you can drift and you can float left to right or backwards or forwards. And I want you now to step into their energy, that beautiful, bright, golden energy that they've brought for you. And I want you to step in even further and just meld yourself with their energy that they've brought for you. And tell me how you feel. Loved. And if these angels could give you a message today, what would be the message that they're communicating to you right now?
You are loved and wanted.
You are loved and wanted. Tell me, these angels that have come to collect her, do they always come to collect her? Or does she have other people? Angels. So is she part of an angelic realm?
My home.
Yeah.
Family.
A higher home and family. Very good. So what I'd like to do, I'd like them to take you to your home as they've come to collect you. So just take all the love and the joy that they envelop with you now as you feel yourself rising up, going up and up and up with these angels, up past the skies into the universe. Feel them travelling with you now, rejoicing and celebrating your return back to spirit. And I want you to travel towards your soul group. So just feel yourself now as they're taking you now, travelling through time and space towards your soul group, and just feel the energy of your soul group coming forward, getting stronger and stronger. So tell me about this soul group that you're in. Can you sense those souls, or do you see them?
Feel them.
You feel them? How many do you feel? Are there 2, 10, 100?
About 8.
There are about 8. And this group, knowing that you can communicate with this group of 8, because you can just transcend your messages to them. What does this soul group do? What's the purpose of this soul group?
Healing.
Healing. How do they heal?
Radiate love.
Radiate love. Very good. And do they do that through animal communication, or do they communicate through people? Animal communication. So they work more of an angelic, from an angelic realm. I want you now to focus your mind on one particular soul energy that is there. And just focus on your mind on calling on one of those souls to speak on behalf of the others. Just feel that energy coming towards you now. Describe that soul to me. Is it a colour? Is it a person? Is it just a feeling?
Sky.
It's the sky.
Rain.
That's the name. Is it male or female, or neither?
No, don't know. Male.
It's male. Ask Sky. Have you worked with Sky before?
He's there, yeah.
Several lives. Ask him for a message that's relevant to my client today that we can give her on her return. What message does he give her? Smile. So, pardon?
Be you.
Be you.
Don't let anyone change. Don't change.
Don't change. Very good. I'll be sure to tell her. Can we just ask Sky, does she need to change her boundaries in order for her to be herself?
Open up a bit.
Open up. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Open up.
Open up. I'll be sure to tell her.
We're there for you.
We're there for you. Mm-hmm.
Talk.
Did you say dog?
Talk.
Talk. Uh-huh. Is that something that she's got to do to be able to express these feelings? Tell me, when she talks, is she to write it in a book? Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And who's going to help her with... Who's going to communicate with her, talk to her and help her with this book?
I can.
You can? So Sky is going to help. Mm-hmm. As you look at Sky now, I want you to connect and tell me, you've had lives in previous lives together? Have you been working on communication before?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to connect with Sky. Sky, how is she doing in this life? Is she getting there?
Lots to do.
Lots to do? Uh-huh. So you're saying she needs to talk, she needs to write this book. Sky, what else would benefit her in this life to make her feel good? What kind of things would help her? Open up a bit, that's twice. You've mentioned that, so I'll be sure to let her know. Mm-hmm. Very good.